Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another match of MCM FireStorm. And in the super stage, we have important match between JuiceShorbot and MCM Light. We have the knife round on its way. We are actually facing some technical difficulties due to a PDIX issue in Dhaka. Some of the players connected to the server is experiencing a little bit of ping issue, but apart from that, everything else is smooth sailing. And we are going into.
Yes, indeed. And it looks like JuiceShorbot won the knife, and they're going to be picking which side to play on the first half.
Atif Islam Aryan and Moita Bishar match. Yeah, actually, due to the technical difficulties, we had to postpone the match until we could figure the problem out. It took a little bit of time, but yeah, we are back and we are live.
I mean, what else can you do? Bangladesh internet is a bit problematic.
Exchange সমস্যা এটা আসলে particular ISP আমাদের সার্ভার ইস্যু না, exchange সমস্যা, and the match is on its way.
Yes.
JuiceShorbot is on the T side and MCM Light is on the CD side.
Looks like A6 has... I mean, 3 of the players of JuiceShorbot has a ton of utilities. They have 3 smokes. Looks like it's gonna be a proper execute.
Okay, they are actually doing execution on both form side.
A bit of an A fake, I guess. Nothing much from both of the teams. They're just playing it slow, trying to pick out any kinds of mistakes the opponents does.
They're not losing any of the side, holding firm.
Emperor spotting
a
A6.
little bit of damage. ASX. Guys, everybody's having a pleasant time on the stream. The stream good, no issues. Looks like they're
Toaster just put on the molly at the right time. And he spots one getting out, gets one tap. But Crank instantly trading it out. A6 trying to get fired with 3 people, but manages to get only one. It's currently a 3v2 right now in favor of JuiceShorbot. And the flash blinding both of the players. They're just gonna have to double swing at the same time. Crank getting one of the NaZarD. Emperor getting 2. It's currently a 1v1. He managed to make it a 1v1 and with the clutch. Emperor has proven in it again. I mean, what was that 4K coming out from him?
Okay, that was a very improbable round for MCM Light, but Emperor being Emperor.
Emperor with his aim, man. I mean, too dangerous, just too dangerous.
Yeah, he pretty much mopped the floor with the rest of the players from JuiceShorbot. And the first round on the board for MCM Light, and JuiceShorbot is picking up a buy. 2 Galils to Mac-10 and a Scout.
They put up quite a force buy though. I mean,
that nade could do some damage. Oh, it didn't.
Did not connect. A little bit of damage, maybe 3 HP.
Where it is holding... I forgot the name of that place.
Pop Dog.
Pop Dog, yes. Scar taking an aggressive position, takes down Inflame, and the meanwhile ASX trades him out. 4v4 situation. Crank is still holding the Pop Dog upper section.
Scar letting him trade himself out. He has got the info that they may be pushed up towards B upper. Emperor getting another towards A main, so they do have a lot of info to work with. MCM Light, that is.
JuiceShorbot sniper guy. Vicious. Meanwhile, Griffin taking down Toaster. B side is open. There is nobody at B.
That was the impact kill coming in from Griffin. They have B side completely open, and the bomb is gonna go down at the default position. But this will be a bummer since MCM Light has already got an upper control.
Rebel is gonna take down Griffin, and they're gonna recover Galil.
Crank
Crank is
watching
holding
the...
a position. There is nobody there.
Yeah, I mean,
They are already into the bomb site. Meanwhile, Pedro down, taking down ASX. Last player in the back of the site. And is already coming in. But Rebel Monster taking down Crank. Okay. A little bit of team damage coming out of Emperor, right? To NaZarD.
maybe he stole his defuse, I think.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
At this point.
But second round on board for MCM Light, and yeah.
They are upgrading to M4's good utilities to Galil's, and the other hand is upgraded pistols, mostly Deagles in the hand of CL JuiceShorbot.
But they do have 2 smokes to work with. They might just even get a bomb plant and get the $800 onto their economy.
Toaster should have heard big sounds, and he did it. He did hurt.
Putting down the Molly. That HE should connect, but it did not.
Didn't. Inflame is in the wrong position. Well, right position for Inflame, wrong position for the... Meanwhile, NaZarD taking down Auspicious.
NaZarD with this humongous game sense or so.
Inflame trying it out. Flash coming in. Into the B side. Emperor holding B side this time with Toaster and playing a very passive angle. Toaster, in the other hand, he should spot Griffin, and he did, and taking down Griffin, that CL JuiceShorbot's chance of winning this round into a little bit of peril, but ASX managing to get Scar and his brain.
They managed to got 1 kill if they can only open a B side.
And he did. I mean, yeah.
But is he gonna expect another one? I mean, he will.
He saw his leg. Inflame is down. The last player is ASX, and he is in a very tight spot with almost little to no HP.
Switching out to the USP, and the one tap comes out from Rebel Monster. Not needing his Galil, the USP will only do it.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And finally, we see an off coming out on the hand of Auspicious, and rest of the team from JuiceShorbot are upgrading to AKs.
Now this will be...
MCM Light still have 2 Galils. I'm guessing they're saving their money for the next round.
This will be the interesting round because this is the first proper buy of this match. And this will decide the outcome of the next 2 rounds. So this... You will not... And Crank...
Being a little bit close. But they're taking a lot of damage from what? Okay, apparently we didn't see that.
Crank and A6 taking out 2 early kills. This will be an easy
that
B hit.
Could do some serious damage. But
taking down Crank
is still alive. And he's in a very interesting position. He can take out the player, and he does. Rebel Monster has been taken down. It's gonna be a plan and problem around for JuiceShorbot because Scar is down. It's all left to Emperor with M4, and 4 out of the 5 players from JuiceShorbot are tagged out pretty highly.
This round was a bit of a blunder for MCM Light. I mean, they got a little bit greedy and went out for the kills early on to their rounds, and that's what got them punished and giving out 2 free kills to JuiceShorbot.
Terror is saving out this round, and which is the optimal and wise decision at this moment.
We have yet to see the AWP coming out of it.
Yeah, and by the looks of things, Perro is probably gonna drop off the M4 to somebody and take him off. Yeah.
Come on, man, buy the AWP. Yeah.
He does. So, ladies and gentlemen, there might be some sick options coming. 2 oppers. 2 very good oppers on the both team, Auspicious and Emperor. So, very... Wait, what?
Whatever.
In my screen, Inflame is just sliding across the floor. He's not even walking. Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, this is kind of happening.
Spot Inflame. And he did.
No, but
somehow Inflame won the duel.
Quite a big unfortunate event for Rebel, losing out an early fire at Pop Dog.
Flash coming in. It's a bit of a... unfortunate situation for MCM Light. They already lost 2 players, but Emperor loosens the blow a little bit with the kill of ASX. And Inflame is really low, down to 10 HP. They are jumping down to A, and it's gonna be a pretty big sell on the B side.
I mean, yeah, only one player holding down B and one player at Z. This will be quite the bummer. I mean, Z is totally smoked off.
Toaster, I mean, he heard the player and
Auspicious
nice
with the
shot coming out.
Yeah. Griffin with the kill onto Emperor. Right, this will be the impact kill. Currently a 1v3 for Scar. Manages to get one.
Auspicious gets the bomb down. Crank is in a very weird position for Scar.
Scar is down to 35 HP. Will he be able to make it though? Auspicious with the kill onto Scar, who was tagged up by Griffin, and this is second round on board for JuiceShorbot. I mean, JuiceShorbot had just pre-aimed the right positions at the right time earlier, and that's what got them the round. I mean, kill onto Rebel Monster at Pop Dog by Inflame was just what they needed.
Pretty important and pretty nice.
Yes.
As upgraded pistol side coming out of 2 of the players from MCM Light. Emperor is holding a deagle. Star is a P250. Rester on default pistol. Emperor only have. So this round should be a washout for MCM Light. NaZarD taking a little bit of damage and giving the information away that there is somebody near Ivy.
Finally, some competition for Ivy control, and Inflame taking out Emperor, who pushed him towards A main.
Rebel Monster taking a little bit of damage. And, meanwhile, Star taking down Crank, but losing his life. Monster.
A6 covering it out for his teammate, and will be able to get the bomb done. I mean, only NaZarD is left.
NaZarD without any armor, default pistol, USP that is.
He's like a puppy at this moment.
Sad puppy, very sad puppy.
Very sad, but no armor at all. Oh my god, wait, what?
Oh, he does. I think he's gonna recover the gun. Take the gun. Recover the gun. Almost taking down Auspicious. Auspicious is getting on the train.
I think he heard the ladder. And with a beautiful flick onto Auspicious, he will pre-aim the position at Z and manages to get 2 kills.
I mean, if this happened a little earlier... Oh no! Okay, he finally got the op. I thought he's gonna drop the AK and just lose it.
NaZarD managing to get 3 kills at the end of the round. This was quite the economy hit for JuiceShorbot.
But Crank, look at Crank. He is sitting pretty on $10,000, so he's probably gonna drop out his teammates, and they will be comfortable for another round, even if they lose this round. And finally, MCM Light coming with a good buy, fully armored, and utilities.
Still haven't seen Ivy control or any
has been spotted, but Toaster coming ahead and killing Crank on the duel. Oh, nice one. Scar taking down ASX. 2 early losses for CL JuiceShorbot. This could be a very big predicament for them if they don't handle the situation right. Auspicious coming out with the op. Rebel Monster. Can he send? He does send one. Now that gives the position of 1 player. Do they know where the rest of the players are? Auspicious still being very brave. He's holding an angle that is pretty difficult at the moment. Scar is going back to B. Okay.
Switches out to the weapon. He is down to 15 HP though. This will be the wiser decision.
On Pop Dog.
Okay, so they do have the info that Pop Dog is clear, so they might be able to do something at A.
They will have the scope.
Finally taking down Auspicious.
And I think he's gonna...
Taking down Inflame to 5 HP.
Yep. There's a player behind. Oh, Emperor.
Missing
Is
out
his
Griffin.
signaling? No, he's looking at the wrong direction and he gets taken out by Griffin. But there is a player there, the mighty Toaster, and he takes down Griffin. There is no time for a bomb plant, so all Inflaming can hope for is to save that 2K for his team. And a pause called by Griffin, tactical pause. The first tactical pause coming out of in this match from JuiceShorbot. They have 2 more tactical pause left.
Usually,
they still, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, no, you go ahead.
They still have a good amount of money, but they will probably opt out for an eco. I mean, look at Auspicious. He has $1,500. That's not good enough. And even if a drop comes in, if they lose this round, they're gonna have a very long 2 consecutive ecos next round.
I mean, they can get a hero play, but somebody bought another AK. Well, looks like they're gonna be forcing
they're
up.
going for a buy. They're going for a buy.
Usually in Drain, if you have IV control and pop dog control, it plays a big influence on how you play rest of the sides and do an execute. But as far as I've seen, they only get pop dog control and left out IV completely open. So, I mean, after this tactical pause, they might consider taking out IV and maybe go for B ultimately.
Okay, LP Fahad, map pick car. Actually, we kind of lost out on the information. We were actually trying to handle a technical situation, so we forgot which one who picked. We will let you know in between the game. We'll get that information and let you know. Abdullah Al Mahfuz Shan, MCM Light is drinking some juice and craving for more sherbet. Okay. Sakib Mohtasim, badam khete bhalobashi chilতে পারি না তোমায় ভালোবাসি বলতে পারি না.
Okay, and looks like it's gonna be finally IV control coming in from JuiceShorbot.
2 players on IV. Oh, Auspicious coming down with on.
But does not expect the second player. He is tagged down to 12 HP.
NaZarD is in a difficult position.
NaZarD with a spray down.
NaZarD being the hero, taking down 3. B side is open, by the way. Players are moving in. Left to ASX and Inflame. Sorry, ASX and Inflame. He saw NaZarD, but he did. He's down to 11 HP, so it's left to Inflame with an AK. Rebel Monster with an op. Inflame is taking a position above. He's going for. What's this thing called again? I forgot.
Which thing? Upper.
Yeah, upper. He's going up.
But Inflame.
Okay, Scarf. Oh, he dies.
Oh.
Rebel Monster. Even in death, he manages to win the round.
I mean,
Insane play coming out of ASX, by the way. And even in NaZarD. I mean, they both played equally well for their teams.
I mean, instantly after Naz spotted 3 enemies, he just backed on and continued to spray it on. And fortunately, he got 3 kills. Quite a bummer for JuiceShorbot for just running into Naz's crosshair. And this will be 4 Deagles and a Mac 10.
Ittiza Hassan Ifti, even in death, Monster Energy lives on. Yes. Oh, Toaster is taking another brave position in front. And it is. Griffin taking down Toaster.
Like this might be the round.
Open. No, not open actually. There's another player there, and he is gonna have a difficult time. There's an M4 coming out of Influence, and he takes down Star.
He does have helmet and armor though. Emperor, I think he does ASX. Griffin instantly trading it out. And looks like it's gonna be a 2v3 unfortunate event for MCM Light. Inflame spotting 1 at camera and taking Emperor down with him, and Crank with the 1D, but
that's a good round coming out of JuiceShorbot. But the last thing NaZarD did before he died, he took somebody down with it. I'm not sure who that was. Who was it?
It was Griffin.
Okay, he took down Griffin with a nade. Okay, interesting choice. And there's a full buy coming out of JuiceShorbot. On the other hand, upgraded pistols coming out of MCM Light. They are going equals head to head so far. No, the round difference is not very high. It's pretty close to each other. Kobe plus crashed. Okay, Rebel Monster does spot
2 players. I think he spotted 2.
How did they didn't do any damage?
Yeah, that's also my question though. I mean, If he runs into this, he will have to face 2 players, gets 1, goes for the second, goes for the spam, taking down 2 with him. Manages to live out.
Yeah, JuiceShorbot lost the op, so it's gonna be a bit.
Okay, well,
was a little further than they expected, probably, or was
what
it
is
the plan
this
the whole
team?
time?
Why are they so good with Deagles? Somebody explain it to me.
Meanwhile, Emperor,
Why are they so good with Deagles, man?
I guess practice makes perfect. I mean, he threw a weapon towards NaZarD, but he's like, no, I have a weapon somewhere else. I'm not gonna take your weapon. Round number 6 in the board for MCM Light. And Emperor being the MVP of the match, but Rebel with the 2 kills aim. That was insane.
Yep.
We have 65 viewers watching it across different platforms. Guys, comment if you support your team. Comment, make the match alive. Keep the match alive. Okay, Rebel got caught on his own flash. He is a little bit of a different position because players are coming.
Toaster taking down Grip.
Meanwhile,
Krang instantly trading it out. It's down to a 4v4. Krang is down to 17 HP with a Mac 10,
they're
but
trying to move, but position has been smoked out.
all of the players who Rebel with the instant headshot onto Inflame.
The 2 players. NaZarD, he wasn't looking at the position, but now he is. One more player coming from there. And NaZarD spots him, takes him down, recovers an AK. So, like 2 rounds ago, I was talking about the round difference not being so deep between the 2 teams. It's expanding. It's expanding. MCM Live is at 7, JuiceShorbot at 4.
Yeah, I mean, the eco conversion was the impact round here. I mean, they were just so good with Deagles. That full round was a highlight.
Iftikhar Hassan, NaZarD Charizard for the win. Yes. NaZarD never looks at the right direction at first, but he always makes sure that he does it the second time. Okay, nice try coming out of A6. The jump could have worked, but Rebel was already pre-picking that position. Griffin, meanwhile, takes down Toaster. B side again is empty, but they are not sure. They are taking their time being thorough about it. Interesting thing is, the bomb is nowhere near B.
Rebel spotting auspicious at A main. He will get mollied out though. Emperor to cover him.
Emperor took no time taking down auspicious.
Yep.
And there is another player there, Inflame. And he is slowly advancing. Rebel is Emperor quick as ever. Rebel taking down Krang. So it's all left to Griffin, and he's probably contemplating if he can save that AK. Faisal Ahmed, aka Hambara. Both are my favorite team. All the best. Griffin dekhi budget Nico, Mahadi Hassan. Okay. Okay, what is
NaZarD doing?
Not. Oh, he's testing. He's testing. What was NaZarD doing? He was probably testing us. Flash in between the game where it drops. Talk about moments.
Just the cartoonish character he is.
Yeah. Meanwhile, full buy coming out of JuiceShorbot after a while. AKs and utilities fully packed.
They do have a 4-round lead to cover up.
I'm sure they are very capable of doing that. Now, Devil Monster, Griffin. Oh, Emperor. That's a bold move. That is absolutely a bold move.
Now they do have the full info that many of the players should be
there. Oh, they're just waiting. That's interesting.
Yeah, That they just cleared out B upper and they do have the info that there's no one at Ivy, so they should be camping out at T spawn.
Scar, I don't think he heard the footstep, or did he? Scar could be a game maker, but no, A6 takes down Scar, but the information is there, and they are pouring into A. Meanwhile, Rebel, interesting position as ever, takes down 3. Let's talk to Jess, who has been cleared out by Emperor. Round number 9 for MCM Light. A pause has been called by Griffin. Probably tactical. We're still waiting for the description.
Should be a tactical. I mean, they really do need a tactical pause at this point.
Yes, it's a tactical pause confirmed by Griffin.
Now, as I said, like, the round they got the IB control was the round
they started to putting pressure on MCM Light. Interesting thing is, if you look at this, I mean, the last round, Emperor made a very brave play. He just went right ahead onto casting today, Commander and NaZarD. Actually, NaZarD is playing today. Casting with Commander is me. Somebody forgot to update the Facebook description, so apparently the people I hired isn't doing their job very well. So it has been spotted earlier by somebody else, Hamrabai. So yeah. Meanwhile, the pause has been match has been resumed. Upgraded pistols coming out in the hand of CL JuiceShorbot. Left little to nothing in the department of utility, and MCM Light is fully packed. So this round is going to be probably safe for the next round.
And they do have the info that they're pushing out Ivy. They're gonna spray down.
Three. Oh, he was out of bullets, but suspicious. Last player and the Dream that have been scattered by Rebel Monster. Meanwhile, NaZarD taking down 3 kills. Scar took 1, I think. And look at the scoreboard. NaZarD, Rebel, and Emperor leading the scoreboard with equal kills. Well, not equal, but yeah, close to one another.
And last round of the first half looks like it's gonna be totally a full buy up onto the hands of Auspicious. No utilities though.
They're leaving the bomb again behind, which Rebel Monster. Now Crank is right up on his head, like every other round.
Okay, some IB competition. Now they totally have IB control, so this might be the round for JuiceShorbot. They have so much info to work with, so much map control.
Now the other problem is their players are coming out of main, IV, and Pop Dog. So okay, Crank went back upstairs. So Scar equalized the situation a little bit, not to its entirety. Inflame, however, take the position on Pop Dog. He has a really good control on that.
Looks like Griffin just left out IV control, and they might be interested in a B execute, I guess.
By the looks, I'm not sure what they have a strategy behind it. I'm just not sure what that is. That molly probably didn't go to the intended target. Emperor taking on Auspicious. Round could be equalized now. But Griffin taking down Emperor.
But they totally don't expect Scar's position. He's at Nest taking down Griffin.
Now Frank already know the position of Scar, and he's gonna take his time. Okay, no, they're leaving. They're going B.
Yeah, this will be the wiser decision, since fighting out with a player at Nest is a really hard thing to do,
and
especially when against Scar. Yeah.
Toaster, according to chat, he is the best B anchor, and it's a round for MCM Light.
Who is the best B anchor?
People in chat saying that Toaster is the best B anchor in Frame.
I mean, we didn't see much of activity from JuiceShorbot at B site. I mean, they did go to B sites a couple of times. But
4 times, if I'm being
no,
correct. If I'm correct.
they didn't do a full B execute, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't remember.
Most of the time they split between the two sides and
Yeah.
try to scatter the players all over the map, but it didn't pan out very well for them. But there is still they have how many chances? They have 5 more chances to correct their mistakes and get into a good fight with MCM Light. Right now, the scoreboard, Rebel is leading the scoreboard with 17 kills. Emperor is right next to him with 16. On the other hand, ASX is leading the scoreboard for JuiceShorbot. So what do you think? What strategy might JuiceShorbot come in? I'm not talking about what they did wrong or right.
I mean,
what could be their strategy?
Train at the first place is a CT-sided map, so they absolutely can make a comeback as they're getting the CT side at the second half. So yeah, they just need to hold on to their positions. Maybe Auspicious needs to step up his game. He's down to 7 kills, 13 death. Maybe pick up the op. Maybe op down at Z, hold down A side, completely logging down A side. And as I said, like, it is a CT-sided map, so yeah.
Anything could happen. The possibility is still out there. The chance is still open. Meanwhile, Toaster based unless Kiriyama plays B. Okay. Yeah, another part of the MCM family, MCM Light family. Kiriyama is not playing today. So Kiriyami from,
But hey,
if we quote NaZarD,
the roster of MCM Light is like packed with individual skills.
and not, I mean, you can say the same thing for JuiceShorbot. Their players, Auspicious is level 9, I think, on Face It, or 10. Griffin is level 10, that I know for sure. Oh, they're going for a straight A hit. No, are they? So
they got early popped up control, and NaZarD taking down Auspicious.
Spotting another player on the top of the second train. And another takes down Griffin.
With the
did not go very well for him.
In flame spamming down.
Yeah.
He is down to 2 HP though. In flame, that is. Crank is also down to 30 HP. Toaster just holding out A main. Rebel in a quite an interesting position at Olaf. NaZarD with the P250. He's just so dangerous with the P250. But JuiceShorbot did manage to get the defuse, and it is round number 5 for JuiceShorbot. My god. What a play coming out from JuiceShorbot, getting the defuse. I mean, that was quite the teamwork coming in from JuiceShorbot, and looks like MCM Light is just gonna force it out.
They actually shot a few shots on the diffuser, but they didn't finish the job.
Maybe NaZarD thought they weren't actually defusing, but then at the end of the day, they lost the round. Auspicious has 2 players to deal with, takes down one, does know the second player is there, but manages not to get the kill. He gets punished for it instead. In flame taking down 2 with him, and it is round number 6. I mean, yeah, I just said it is a CT-sided map. They're getting the rounds.
Getting the rounds is all that matters in a match, regardless of how the individual plays are, regardless of how a single player is playing. Getting rounds is what it ultimately comes down to.
The entry fragging at the pistol round by NaZarD was just so beautiful, but in the end, the lack of info lost them the round.
People are already making predictions, and meanwhile, Scar is and NaZarD, boy, the way his body went from one way to another, that's kind of interesting.
And
it's a complete more down coming out of JuiceShorbot. There is nothing particular to say about this round. JuiceShorbot is playing as a team right now. Like before this, on their T side, they had a little bit of scattered gameplay, but right now they're playing as a team. They're making the moves as a team and well coordinated. This is exactly what I expected from JuiceShorbot.
Might I just say something like the winner of the knife round might be the actual winner of the match in train. Like, just look at the way they're consistently getting rounds. JuiceShorbot that is at CT side.
Yeah, and the difference we were talking about, the round difference, is
Closing out.
Closing out. I actually forgot the word again. English is hard.
Yeah.
Oh, they got caught. Okay, meanwhile, Rebel taking down Inflame. Toaster taking down ASX. MCM Light finally have a lead, but the situation isn't auspicious.
NaZarD taking down Auspicious.
There's
getting
a player next to NaZarD. He knows, and he takes down Crank with his last shot. I mean, another hero play coming out of NaZarD.
These entry fragging from NaZarD are just so beautiful.
And finally, MCM Light gets a round on their terrorist side. You're saying something, Commander?
I think I just spoke so soon. And it looks like it's gonna be a 4-star coming out from JuiceShorbot.
And something interesting happened.
Yeah.
Auspicious is holding a Zeus, which we might see something interesting today. Oh, he missed a shot. Emperor, however, didn't.
Scar taking down
Auspicious.
Currently at 2v4 right now.
It's all left to ASX, and he might make the decision to save his M4. Taslim Rahman, NaZarD Valheim খেলে warm up করে.
True, yeah, I actually saw him play that.
And he was playing Valheim like, I think, an hour before the match.
Yeah.
The guy has exams and stuff, so he was in a bit of a pickle, but he's
Still
playing out of his mind.
Yep. I mean, just mind একটু fresh রাখবেন, দেখবেন খেলা এমনি এমনি উঠবে.
Meanwhile, Scar. Okay, I'm not sure what Auspicious was trying to do there. That cross was almost impossible with so many players in main.
But in the midst of that, Griffin did get a 1-dig onto NaZarD, and so did ASX.
Nice shot. By the way, that name coming out of Rebel Monster, that's a true Kobe.
MCM Light stepping up their game, and even though JuiceShorbot had eco last round, their economy is still in the grim.
Okay, people are making prediction of 16-7. Mahir Rahman. We don't know, and we sure as hope the match should be interesting. Oh, the nade. NaZarD takes a lot of damage instantly. Okay. NaZarD has been taken down by Griffin. Emperor taking down ASX. Scar taking down Griffin. Emperor taking down Auspicious. I mean, like, it's too hard for me to beat out that kill feed.
It's a kill after a kill after a kill, but it's MCM Light getting those kills.
And it's round number 15. MCM Light close to map.
Match point in favor of MCM Light. And
There's a full guy coming out of the CD side.
Auspicious taking out the op. He does not have any utilities or helmet armor. A miss flash coming out from Toaster though.
Oh, meanwhile, Auspicious is taking down NaZarD. The close fight happening in
Battle.
Okay, Gordy is glitched out. Scar, let's do Scar. Scar versus ASX. Scar is down. Oh, wow.
And it is
impeccable play coming out of. Oh, Mahir Rahman, don't spoil it. Too.
Oh, by the way, did you like see the battle of the operas at Hell? Like at the ওই যে চিপা যে ছিল Emperor versus Auspicious, like দুইজনে নো স্কোপ করতেছিল আর দুইজনে নাচতেছিল।
গ্লিচড আউট করছে যে ই বক্সের কাছে যে মরছিল তার বডিতে গ্লিচড আউট করতে আমি বাকি ম্যাচে কি হয়েছে কিছুই দেখি নাই।
Oh my god, my GoTV is now glitching out. Oh my god, I'm having headache.
I don't know who was it. Now, died there in E-box, but GoTV glitched out there and I couldn't see what happened.
You totally should have seen it. You should see in the highlight, I guess. But nonetheless, it is GG for MCM Light, 16-7.
And a really good effort coming out of CL JuiceShorbot. They tried their best, and better luck on the next match. MCM Light moving ahead in the tournament with JuiceShorbot as well. They have more matches to play, and whoever has the highest score will top 4 teams will go to the semi-final. Meanwhile, I'm sure the referees will compile out who's gonna be the winner of the MVP. But by the looks of things, I have a pretty good suspicion that it's gonna be Devil Monster with his skills and contribution to throughout the entire match. And ladies and gentlemen, that should be the end of it. Skills and we're gonna be back in the entire match. Apparently around 30 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, that should be the end of it. It might not be possible. It might be possible. We're back. We have a match scheduled. Apparently around 30 minutes. Interesting match. NaZarD versus RV, I think, right? Okay. And we are going to close out the stream. So thank you guys for joining in. See you guys at 11.